Welcome back to Morning Live. We're broadcasting from KwaZulu-Natal, just outside Pietermaritzburg, in fact, and we're in conversation with various people who are in the field of women's reproductive health, and we were just talking earlier on about some of the shocking situations that learners find themselves in, and some learners use toilet paper, old rags, and even socks as stand-ins because they can't afford sanitary products. But there are other choices, and one of them is called a menstrual cup, which seems like a good option. Now, let's find out more about this. It's called Mina, and Sulash Pillay joins me now live. She is the project leader for Mina. Sulash, thank you very much indeed for your time. It sounds like a remarkable product. Tell us more about it.
Thank you, Blain. Good morning to you and good morning to Morning Live listeners and viewers. Actually, Mina is the best kept secret in women's hygiene. She's been around from the 1900s, but only arrived on our shores last year with the Mina Cup itself. This Mina Cup is a silicone-grade made silicone cup where there's no infection. It's the same that's used in medical procedures as well. Right. So this is a beautiful product. It has a 5-year lifespan. It means that the person never ever has to spend money on pads again.
So it's pretty sustainable, isn't it?
It's very green and it's very sustainable. And the good part is it comes from a woman-owned company in South Africa.
Locally produced.
Locally produced.
Just tell me, in terms of this product, how do learners get a hold of it? How much is it? Where can they get it?
Played through the sponsorship of the Transnet Foundation. In fact, we are giving them out free at many of the schools in all our provinces. Like me, there are project leaders in every single province that goes out and actually implements a product or this product with a project on biology, a little bit on our body, because if we don't know our body, we'll not know how to actually use this particular product.
What's been the reaction to Mina across the country?
Oh, it's tremendous, because you must know, when it comes to priorities, Blain, what would you choose, bread on your table or to buy a sanitary pad? Obviously, the choice is bread. It's a no-brainer. You would choose to buy your bread. So this now, it means the household has extra income for them to use as disposable income for food.
It sounds like a good product, but when you're trying to sell this product, the idea of it at various communities, various rural communities around South Africa, what sort of challenges do you come up against?
How the myths and the taboos, it outdates centuries, in that a lot of people think that when you are menstruating, you actually cannot go to temples, synagogues, churches, and the like. But there's obviously taboos and myths that have come from centuries being thrown down at us. There was a research once done as to why people can't use it or go to the temples when they're menstruating. It's a simple fact. There's a higher energy there. Our body is made of energy. And obviously, with that energy and with us losing blood, our energy is lost in any case. There's a science behind everything. But we've now, the way we've done it in our society, it's like taboo. It's like you're dirty if you have it. Not at all. It's your dignity and your right to be menstruating as well.
Let's talk about these taboos, these myths and misinformation. How important is it to involve the entire community in getting information about menstruation, in particular boys as well, so they can be sensitive to women's issues? Okay,
Blain, you know what? It's very, very important. As we said, one school that we went to, the principal actually told us that he used to monitor the kids going into the girls specifically, going into the toilets, and they took a long time, and they carried newspaper, and he thought, oh, they're reading their newspaper while they're there. Meantime, they were actually changing it and using it as pads. So they need to be educated. And he said, with the program, the way it's run now in schools, he got educated and he realized that is what the girls were going there. He used to discipline them when they came back late, thinking they were sitting in the loo and actually reading the paper. Meantime, they were actually using it as pads.
From your work on the ground, speaking to various learners, where are they getting their information from in terms of menstruation, in terms of knowing their own bodies?
Most of the time it's peers, it's their own peers, and it's from family as well. In the black culture, the African black culture as well, when they menstruate, the first thing your mom tells you is you don't talk to boys anymore. Now, not saying that you don't actually talk to the boys. What they mean is you've got to be a little bit distant because you're now a woman. It means it comes with its own challenges of pregnancies and every other thing that goes with it. So the challenges are coming from the family itself. They're not educated enough to pass the information out. They do it the best they can with grassroots grassroots level, knowledge base as such. But obviously there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this field here.
That's where we'll have to wrap it up. Sulash Pillay is the project leader for Mina, a very interesting project indeed, and a product indeed. And those who would like this project should contact the department to find out how they can access this actual product. Now, that's where we'll have to wrap it up. I guess it's all about finding a conducive environment for young ladies. That's our broadcast for today. Let me throw it back to Johannesburg now to get a full sports bulletin update.